Hi, hello, this is Brahmayala. Welcome back to my channel. If you like my previous videos, just do subscribe my channel and share with your colleagues and friends and circle. Thanks for your support. Um, so from today onwards, I'm going to upload a series of videos on AWS Solutions Architect examination. So you can treat these videos as a cheat sheet for your examination. So you can go through these videos while going to attempt your examination or certification. Just if you don't want to miss my videos, just press the bell icon so that you don't miss my videos. And in this video I'm going to cover S3 service. Let's quickly jump onto the S3 service. S3 is a simple storage service. It is object-based storage and stores unlimited amount of data without worrying about underlying storage data structure. So you don't need surrounding infrastructure and all. You just need to you can directly upload your files to the S3. So it's just this storage service, and S3 replicates across um, three availability zones, which ensures 99.99% of availability and 11 nines of durability. So 99.99% of availability, which means obviously almost your data 100% available at any point of time. So the difference between the region and the availability zone and the edge location, I'll upload one more video and that just go through it. um, the main difference between the availability zone or region and the edge location is region is a geographical location, just a geographical location, where it can contain more than one availability zones, whereas availability zone is a data center actually, where the servers, applications, or the network infrastructure reside on the availability zone. Whereas the edge location is actually it's pretty similar to the availability zone, but the only difference is the edge location will be used for the caching purpose. The caching will give you better and fast response when you try to get the data. Like for example, if you're trying to get a picture or download a picture from Australia, then and if you're trying to download it for the first time, then it will connect to the main server, and then it will download it, so which will take time obviously. The network latency will be involved in that, and uh, and if you are trying to download it, or the other user trying to download it from the Australia, then um, the picture will be downloaded from the edge location than the main server. So whenever you download it for the first time, that will be stored in edge location, and if uh, someone try to download it from the same location, then it will be downloaded from the edge location than the main server, so which will give you a fast response time. So that's the difference. And objects can contain your data, and the data is nothing but files. So you can upload up to 5 terabytes of data at any point of time, and you can create any number of buckets in S3, and buckets can contain objects, or buckets can also contain folders, which can in turn contain objects only. Like if you wanna maintain your data by month, then just you can create folders, Jan, Feb, March, like that. Or if you wanna uh, store your data year by year, then you can create folders like 2000, 2001, 2002, like that, and you can store your data underneath that for those folders. So, and bucket names are unique across all the AWS accounts. Make sure this very important point while you're going for certification examination. And this one and the second one, which is durability and availability. These are main points. And so bucket names are unique across all AWS accounts. So make sure when you're trying to create a bucket, that should be unique across that should be unique. And anyway, it will give you an error if it is already used. You don't need to worry about that. And when you try to upload your file to the S3, obviously it will give you to HTTP 200 error code, sorry, the successful code. Like this will be useful when you're trying to upload it from your application, and when you integrate your application with S3, then this will be very useful. You can get the response code from the S3, and you can see if it is a 200, then that will be a successful upload. And coming to the lifecycle management, objects can be moved between the storage classes, or objects can be deleted automatically based on a schedule. So objects can be moved between storage classes. So S3 supports almost six types of storage classes. I'll give you the overview on that. No problem. So let me give you an example for this. So if you are accessing your data, um, uh, if you are accessing your data, and that will be very important for you only for this month, then you can schedule it by moving to move from the high cost storage class to the low cost storage class in the next month. Like if that data is very important for you in this month only, then you can move it to the low cost storage class, so that you can reduce your cost. And you can delete the data as well, or objects as well. You can schedule it that once the schedule met, then the data will be moved or the deleted from the S3. So this will give you a better storage structure. And next one, versioning. So versioning is a very important feature in the S3. If you enable versioning on a object, the S3 will generate a version ID for every change actually. So if you upload a file, and if you try to change the contents of the file and you upload it again, then S3 will create one more version ID on top of that. And it will maintain each change in S3. And you can access that change by version ID. And when you delete an object from S3, when the versioning is turned on, then the previous object will be automatically restored, and you can access it, and you can view it. So that gives you durability as well. And once the versioning is turned on, then you cannot turn off, only suspended. So make sure while you turning on your version on the bucket, you cannot turn off, only it can be suspended. That's it. And then MFA delete. MFA is a multi-factor authentication, and it will give you more security for your data on S3 buckets. And at least use MFA for delete operations, so that your data will be secure. Like if you are working in a team, then um, developers are working on it, then if someone by mistakenly uh, clicked on the delete button, then that will be obviously deleted by the deleted. And if you enable the MFA, then that will ask you MFA token to delete any object. So that gives you security for your data. So to use this feature, you should turn on the versioning. So MFA depends on the versioning. So if you want to use MFA, you should turn on the versioning. And the main thing is, all the new accounts are private by default. So make sure while creating a bucket in your AWS, then that will be private by default, and you should change manually to the public. Then only it you can access the data or the files or pictures through URL. um, so make sure the all the accounts, all the new accounts are private by default. And the access control can be configured using bucket policies or access control lists, and bucket policies are JSON documents. So you can create a JSON document with all the access controls. Like access controls are nothing but like which group or which users, what kind of users uh, they can access your uh, data. Like you can have a read access kind of thing, write access kind of thing, or delete access kind of thing. You can specify all of these things in a JSON document, and you can copy it or upload it to the bucket policies section, and that will give you more control on the access part. So that will restrict you as well. Like if uh, so if one of the team want to access only um, particular amount of data, then you can have that thing in bucket policies. You can configure that thing in bucket policies. And the main thing is uploading files is done through SSL. SSL is a server-side encryption, and S3 has almost three options for SSCA, SSCAES, which you will use AES 256 algorithm, and SSCKMS and SSCC, customer provided. So you can choose any of the option while uploading your files to SSL. And CRR, cross-region replication. CRR allows you to replicate files across regions for greater durability. Like we have discussed across multiple zones up to now, whereas you can um, replicate your data across regions as well for better durability. So to use this feature, obviously you need to turn on the version. So to use MFA or to use cross-region replication, you must and should turn on the versioning. Make sure you turn on the version while using these features. And S3 provides faster and secure uploads from anywhere in the world. So data is uploaded via distinct URL and an edge location to an edge location. Data is then transported to the S3 bucket via AWS backbone network. So it will give you faster and secure uploads um, at any point of at anywhere in the world. And coming to the storage classes, let me give you an overview on the storage classes as well. So you can choose a storage class which is very suitable for your need. Um, if you blindly go with the storage class, then that will cost very much for you. So just see this thing and choose a proper storage class for your need. And the storage classes, S3 has 6 different storage classes. It has standard, intelligent tiering, standard infrequently access, one zone IA, glacier, and glacier deep archive. So it supports almost 6 different storage classes. So the first one, standard. So standard is a fast and it will give you 99.99% of availability and 11 nines of durability and replicated across 3 availability zones. So this is a better one when your data is daily accessible. When your data is daily accessible, okay. And intelligent tiering. And if you are not able to choose a storage class, then you can go with intelligent tiering. So as Amazon AWS uses ML, machine learning, to analyze your object usage and determine the appropriate storage class. So you don't need to worry about uh, choosing a storage class here. So AWS ML will give you a better appropriate storage class for you when you choose intelligent tiling. And the data is obviously the data is moved to the one storage class to the another storage class, like most cost effective access tier without any performance impact and without any data loss. So data will be moved to the most cost effective access tier. So when you use intelligent tiling. And infrequently access, third one is infrequently access. So it will reduce your availability, still fast and cheaper if you access files less than once a month. Like if you are if your need is daily access, then go with the standard, and if you are not able to choose storage class, go with intelligent tiering. And if your data is uh, uh, if your data is access less than once in a month, then go with infrequently access. um, so fee will be applied for additional retrieval, like if you're trying to retrieve um, more than once, then obviously fee will be applied and that retrieval. And 50% is less than the standard. This is a very cheaper, 50% less than the standard. And one zone IA, so one zone infrequently access, so still fast and objects available in only one availability zone. So this will reduce your availability. So because this we are we are replicating the data only in one zone, so that's the main difference. If that zone is down, then your data will not be accessed at any point of time. So make sure you choose a proper one while going with the storage class. So this is still fast and objects will be available only in one availability zone, and availability is 99.5%, but cheaper than the standard by 20%. So and here you can see the reduced durability, and the data can be destroyed. Retrieval fee will be applied. So data can be destroyed because this is spanned only in one availability zone. And the glacier is this class is actually long-term storage, a kind of cold storage, and the retrieval of data can take minutes to the hours. Like if you're if you're like, you can use it for logs or um, the, the other kind of data, the dump data. um, and this is very cheap storage, but the retrieval time can take minutes to the hours. So make sure that. And the glacier deep archive, so this is the lowest cost storage when when you compare with the other storage classes. So this is the lowest cost storage, and the data retrieval can take up to 12 hours. 12 hours. So make sure the glacier deep archive is the lowest cost storage, and data retrieval can take up to 12 hours. So these also, you can expect at least two questions from this storage classes section, like uh, different, like availability on the durability and the availability zones, and the lowest cost storage, highest cost storage, um, and retrieval time, and the glacier deep archive, and one zone IA as well, and the intelligent tiring. You can expect at least 2 to 3 questions from this section. Yep, so that's it for this video, guys. I think I've covered almost all the major points of S3. S3 is a simple storage service. So in my next video, I'm going to um, give you an overview on snowball, snowball edge, and snow mobile. Um, so stay tuned for this for that video. Thanks for your support.